everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. On third down, Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Now Matt Bryant on for the field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action.
Here we go, here we go. 50, plant. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. And his throw intercepted by the all-pro corner, Kyle Fuller. Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. They'll drop to throw. And Tate's got it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. We're scoreless after one.
Go now. 15-1.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. They'll set up to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A healthy Evan Ingram, that could be a great elixir for New York this year. The season ago, he only played in 11 games because of the injuries, 35 catches, which was a dip down.
Set. 10 logo.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. Second and 2. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 7th-round pick. He made it through training camp. Now he's getting some reps.
And that's all you want, an opportunity. 7th-round pick. I haven't met a 7th-round pick yet that didn't play really, really hard because they're ticked off they didn't go in the first 6 rounds. All you want is that chance, and once they get it, many times they turn out to be great players.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead as all the...
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Shepard. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step.
the oars.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They
Get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. On the draw, this is Gallman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Aldrick Rosas now to try the Giants field goal. And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right, and this score will stay right. So time becoming an issue here late in this first half of action as we get back down to the field.
On the ready.
Mike, 44. Watch the run, watch the run.
Snap.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
On the set.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw here. And this is Shepard on the catch. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. This defense backed up now as they're looking at a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get bolder now. They won the first battle. Coming after him, put the pressure.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Riley Ridley there to make. Time to get back into the action. A red zone alert here. 1st and goal at around the 8-yard line. From the gun, it's Manning. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Corey. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Manning to throw on 3rd and 1. It's hauled in by Shepard. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to.
60 Pittsburgh.
Right. He's done right.
Get it.
Into the red zone now. Manning. That is caught at the 7-yard line. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Perkins on the give from Manning, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll let the shorter back Perkins run it. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Set up. 70, Indy.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Daniel. And that is incomplete. He was looking for the tight end, Adam Shaheen, that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Daniel going to throw. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down. Daniel now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Once again, Daniel. And it's incomplete. Adam Shaheen was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Daniel. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Daniel looks to throw toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33. He'll look to throw.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Giants are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs.
To go! 50, plant.
Check, 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 check.
The drive starts with a run by Perkins. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Manning. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Manning. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Break.
Daniel. Oh, no, he lost the football. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Daniel now to throw. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Riley Ridley with time. So this game is tied. The offense has 1 timeout left as they search to move the ball down the field and into field goal range to try to win it. Now Manning. It's complete to Diggs. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
It's 70, Indy.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Down. 8 read. Time to go. 5.
They'll let Perkins carry to start the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. Throwing is Manning on third down. He's going to loft one deep over. He's got him in. Complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Manning. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. A lot of efficiency here on this drive. Heck, this may be their best drive of the game.
Yeah, if they moved it like this throughout the entire game, we probably wouldn't be here in overtime. But right now, what you just said was the key word, efficiency. Taking care of the ball, move it downfield.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys... Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all tied.
60 outlaw.
Let's go.
So the fumble recovery, and now Manning. Incomplete into the hands of Fowler. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. We drop you in here to the sudden death portion of overtime. And this offense, they already have it in field goal range, and all they need is 3 to win it. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. And right now, it all rests on the right foot of Aldrick Rosas. This to win it in overtime. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. See and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got